good?
All right, my man. State your name. Let them know you on
Yeah,
Real
I'm
Talk
just
with Nick.
Green. You know, I'm born here in Harlem. You know what I mean? At Polo Grounds and whatnot. You know, when it comes to basketball, New York style, we haven't won nothing in 30
Speak of
years.
that, hold up. Don't jump the gun. You a Nick fan.
Right.
I'm going to get right at it, man. When we speak of players like R.J. Barrett, what come to mind?
I don't think he's confident enough. He makes a lot of mistakes, and his jump shot is really not consistent as we're going to need here. So basically, I really think he's a bum.
What?
I think he's a bum. I think R.J. Barrett is a bum. I think R.J. Barrett is not the kind of player that we're going to ever win 2 or 3 rounds of playoff with, because he's not potent enough for me. He's not consistent.
But you got to break that down. What is about
Well,
R.J. Barrett game? What he needs to work on? Let's start there.
Number one, his jump shot. Number two, his free throws, because free throws keep you in the game. Number three, his turnovers. And number four, his defense. So I gave you 4 reasons why R.J. Barrett is not going to be a good player here in New York. I mean, he's been here 3 years. So how much more time do we have to give him? One more season. In the last year in the playoffs, he made a lot of mistakes. He made a lot of turnovers.
What do you say to those who say he was the reason why we got out the Cleveland series?
Well, it actually was not him. It was actually Jalen Brunson, who is right now the most potent player that we have, because he runs the offense and he can score, even though he's a scoring point guard. But, he's been putting up great numbers. So, and the great numbers, the 40 and the 30, that keeps you in the game when you can score a lot. You know what I mean? You have to score the ball, and that's what Jalen Brunson does. He fucking scores the ball. Okay.
He's the greatest point guard since who on the Knicks?
I would give him since Marbury, because basically all we had Jamal Crawford. We did have Charlie Ward, but as far as being explosive, Jalen Brunson, man, he's the best point guard we've had since, I think, Marbury, who was explosive. I'm talking about an explosive player who can just bring it down to score at will, and that's what he does.
Would you consider him a floor general?
Definitely so, without a doubt. Oh yeah, that's my man. He's a Virgo like me.
Yeah,
Jalen.
Okay.
I wish I could meet him one day.
Now, what do you say to those who say that Jalen Brunson can't be another Allen Iverson? Meaning that
he's
he can't...
already there. Look what he did last year in the playoffs. He had 40 points, 40, 30. He's doing it. He's doing the same thing.
No, he's doing the same thing, but I'm talking about as far as chemistry. Like, he got to get others involved. You can't have one man.
Do that. No, Allen didn't get a lot of people involved. Allen scored a lot. All right? And Brunson is doing the same thing. They're both scoring point guards. Now, if you want to look at a guard who actually created for his teammates, then you got to look at Mark Jackson. He didn't score a lot, but he averaged assists like crazy. 12, 13, maybe 10 to 12 assists a game. I know that for a fact. So if you're going to talk about a guard play as floor generals, Mark Jackson was that as far as distributing and getting his teammates involved. But Allen Iverson and Jalen Brunson are scoring point guards. Okay? So that's the difference between a floor general and a floor general who scores. Okay? He's still a floor general because he's taken the initiative to go get a basket.
And you wasn't concerned about his height when he came in from Dallas?
Never that. I mean, he's not going to be a great defensive player, but he will keep you in games at the offensive end with his tenacity. He's fucking tenacity. His tenacity is off the charts. He goes and gets it. He's not afraid. And he's poised.
Okay. Now I want to talk about coaching, man.
Okay.
That a Tom Thibodeau. Are you big on...
I think he got to go.
Why you say that?
He's got to go because he can't find the right mixture as far as getting what he needs, like late in the game. Instead of going to Randall, you have to try things differently as a coach. You have to learn how to fool people also. If Randall is your first option, then you let it know to be Randall. When you get the ball, I want you to be a decoy, and then I want you to try to just create for your other teammates, because if that's being that he was an all-star, they go to Randall first. You know what I mean, and Brunson now. But with that being said, as him being your all-star, she got a fat ass. But with him being an all-star, you know, they come down and depend on him and Brunson a lot. But he was hurt during the playoffs, so that's why he didn't excel.
Okay. So ex Tom Thibodeau as a coach.
Yeah, because he should have made better adjustments in the playoffs because they only lost by 4 points to Miami in the fifth game. You know? So that's the whole thing, that he doesn't make enough adjustments.
Same player under Mark Jackson as a Knicks coach. Think we would have had different results? Better record?
No.
You don't think we would have had a better record?
No, because it won't be one player's fault. And that's what I mean as a coach. You got to get the right players to create the right situations. That's what you need in the game. If
You don't
need
think
to
Mark
stop-
Jackson would be the good coach for the Knicks?
Yeah, he would be, but they'll never bring him here. James Dolan doesn't like him.
No, but I understand. That was the question I was asking.
Yeah, no, he would be.
If Mark Jackson had the same players
Oh yeah, I thought
on the
you meant
Knicks,
if he was playing. No,
No.
if he was a coach, yeah, he'd be great for
we'll
us.
have a better record?
Yes.
You think
Oh yeah, definitely. He did that. He did that with Steph in play, man. He's the one who created these guys' games and made them better. He was the one who initiated showing them the game to better their game. That's why they got better, because they had some of Mark Jackson. He was there. It was with him in the beginning. He taught them basketball. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when we talk about the Knicks in the 80s, man, under Pat Riley leadership,
Right.
Starks, Ewing, Mason,
Great team.
great team, man.
Hello, miss.
What
How
is-
are you?
What is missing?
I'm great. How are you today?
How you doing?
What's missing?
What's
Uh,
missing between the Knicks of today and that team back then?
Toughness. The Knicks back then had more toughness. You had a big center, Patrick Ewing, even though Mitchell Robinson was tough, but the other guys were tough too. You had fucking Oakley, you had Mason, you had what was his name? The guard from Dallas, Derek Harper. He was tough. John Starks was tough. So what you're missing today, and like you didn't have, like you had before, with this team is toughness.
Toughness.
Toughness. Yeah. Toughness to go get a rebound. Toughness to get a point.
So why these
Toughness.
players ain't playing to that caliber like back in the
Because you
day?
don't have the kind of players. R.J. Barrett is number one. Grimes is number two. If Grimes doesn't improve this year, you got to get rid of him. He rushes, he's a good player, but he's a good player. If you can get him to slow down, he'll be a better player. He might be an all-star. Like in Jamal Murray, he slowed it down. He's a superstar. He's awesome. He's awesome. So if Grimes could just slow down, he can have his game is like Jamal Murray's.
Okay.
Same way.
Okay.
But if he slows down, he can be an all-star.
All right.
If he doesn't, you got to get rid of him.
My last question, man.
Right.
I know you heard about the Obi Toppin trade.
Yeah.
How you feel about that? And do
He
you
wasn't
think the
ready.
Knicks go?
I didn't want him to go, but he wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. He wasn't consistent. For you to have all that athleticism, he had to be more consistent.
Okay,
And
but
that's-
what about the coach not giving him accurate minutes, man?
That still
mean, you
wouldn't
can
have
have-
mattered. That still wouldn't have mattered because it's about the percentage on the floor. His percentage on the floor for shooting, rebounding, and blocking shots wasn't that great. He scored 20 here and then 10 and then 5. Even with the little time, if he made a mistake, yes, we know he will pull him out the game. But his decision making, he doesn't have killer instinct. He may get it, but he wasn't ready. His
All right,
jump
man.
shot is not potent enough.
And this is it, man. We're gonna close after this. We're gonna close out my boy Josh Hart, man. Josh Hart.
Keep him. I love him.
Yeah, who he remind you of,
Tough.
man?
Man. Oh, there was a guy who played for the Milwaukee Bucks. Okay. He had the same type of game. And he was phenomenal on the defensive end like Josh Hart.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, Sidney Moncrief. He played for the Milwaukee Bucks.
yeah.
Sidney Moncrief and Josh Hart. Workaholics, did a little bit of everything. Didn't score a lot, but they kept you in the game with the intangibles, with the steals, the key rebound, the key block shot.
Would you put a player like Doc Rivers in that conversation? Does he
No.
compliment that?
No, never that. those guys are a little higher than Dr.
Okay, man. That's what it is, man. I want to thank the OG for coming on
All
Real
right.
Talk with Nick. We're in the Hall of Harlem. Let them know who you are one more time before we
Val
sign off.
Green, Harlem, baby.
All
Feel
right.
me?